Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay, and welcome back to more God of War Ragnarok. But I'm bad. The series with both gameplay and commentary, along with the side of sick and cringe. Somewhere in there, they're all mixed up. So, yeah. Temperature of 100. But I'm not, like, out of commission, but I definitely feel a little bit bleh. Little bleh. I still want to play God of War. So, a teeter-totter of being a content creator, or trying to be one. So I have to take some breaks like I did yesterday. Drain the face. Have to mute for coughing and stuff. Hopefully I get all of it, but it might happen. But thank you for tuning in today. Of course, if you missed any of the past episodes, they're all down below in the playlist for God of War. The first game, and now this one, as well as Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1, 2, soon to have 3 in there, a whole bunch of stuff. If you want to put me on in the background and watch, and as I play these single-player, combat-oriented, story-driven games. That's that. Thank you for hitting the like button, showing up, being here, hitting the subscribe button. It's still on subscriber-only mode because of bots. I just don't want bots to spam chat crap while we're streaming and stuff. So that's why. Well, let's jump in. Let us jump right in. We are exploring Midgard. What's Sag, Dalthier? We're exploring very frozen, very cold, very Fimble-wintered Midgard right now. We just killed a troll yesterday, last thing I remember we did. We were kind of just roaming around a little bit. We found that spear. They were going to find the other pieces of Tyr's stuff. Let's try to find that stuff, shall we? Well, I'm doing a little bit of side questing. I'm getting back on the main quest path today, Dalthier, so it should sync up. It should sync up. But also, rah! Let's see if we can find the other chunks. There was that realm tear over here. Can I even get to it right now? Looks like I can. Yeah.
The oarsmen. Ugh. A monument to conquerors.
Made some lovely warships, though.
Ah, hello there. They made some lovely warships, though. How you doing today, Dalthier? How's your week going? How was your Thanksgiving? Yep. There they are. There's a couple different paths around here, huh? Not sure which one leads to... Oh, this is the path that Atreus took. Ah. The boy was here. The boy was here. All right. What is this realm tear going to be, I wonder? Shall we find out? You're chilling, had some good food, turkey was nice and moist. Ah, it was
moist?
Or was it moist? I mean, the time spent away with family was nice. Getting sick with 1-year-old who goes to, you know, I guess preschool daycare or whatever. That's where I've contracted all of this ick, most likely. Just to drop down and get some hack silver? Okay. Oh, does this come down? This is the one that Oh, look at that. Maybe. The chain isn't moving. So that's how we go around to get to that yappy lizard over there, I bet. All right. What's up, John? What's this realm tear gonna be? Is it gonna tear me wide open? Or me it? My camera? Yep. Okay. Well, welcome to God of War Ragnarok. We're getting hit twice kills you. Yep. I tried to move my camera there and do like the back spit thing, but I guess I was stuck in this wall. I was trying to readjust, but I don't know why it wasn't working. Maybe I was hitting the buttons in the wrong order. Of course. Nani uun, huh? Unbelievably annoying, man. Still as annoying, huh? Oh, you just missed? I can't latch onto him? All right. Oh God, man. Okay, cool. Can't grab him, can barely hit him. Arrows don't do anything to him. Every freaking time he moves, he puts down a freaking fart bomb on the ground. So frustrating. What? See ya, dumbass. Oh my gosh. Dark Elf Lords and Revenants. Ground-based AoEs. Kratos doesn't actually move that fast, and dodge rolling doesn't actually take you very far. So damn annoying. As good as this game is, some of the scaling combat really frustrating. You block this, don't you? I can't hit him. What? Hello? Oh, that's some weird axis problems right there. Nope, dead. Because of course it goes along the outer wall that I can't roll away from because it's just impenetrable. He can't miss his attack, of course. Ah, this isn't fun, dude. Dark elves are so freaking lame.
Incoming!
What? I was.
Incoming! Above you!
Indeed. Above me. Am I stupid? My shield was literally up. Like Kratos was like this. He was like, and he bonked my shield, and it still kills me. Okay, cool. That's why the series is called But I'm Bad. I'm the one that's always bad. Not the fact that I'm like holding my shield like this. He hits me and I die. Like, what else do I do? So lame. Goes so far. Yeah, can't throw my axe at him. Of course. What? He can. Oh my gosh. This isn't even fun. Like I can't do anything to him. Of course it still hits me. Yep. What the hell? This is just really lame.
Incoming! Above you!
Kratos, we need you.
these types of encounters in this game are definitely where it gets thumbs down. It's just not even fun. It's like 95% can never interact with, just running around. And because they put it in this terrain, if it puts down those bombs against the wall, and it's so freaking lame, man. I told myself yesterday I don't want to just sit here and get like frustrated with the combat in this game, but sometimes it does this shit. How am I under-leveled? Like by like a half a level, maybe? I mean, he's a 5, I'm a 4.5. And if I poison him, he's a 4. It's not the level isn't the problem. I've beaten things that are already like 6 or 7, like purples that are fine. It's not the level. It's that like you cannot interact with the Dark Elf Lords. You get hit by 2 of the smoke bombs, you die. So you can't do anything. You have to wait for him to do his stupid like 2-hit unavoidable attack. You get in like 1 hit and you wait. He blocks almost all ranged attacks. Arrows do no damage to him. He's always flying in the air. Axe throws do nothing to him. Can barely attack him. It's just lame. It's just a lame encounter design. Like there's just very little way to interact. Very little way to interact. Whoops. And of course, this time they spawn differently.
Watch your left. Brother, get up! Brother!
Must just using the Bifrost Glaive relic, I suppose. Last time I was using the Bifrost Glaive relic, it did no damage. Maybe it has to be upgraded, but like it doesn't do any damage. It maybe 5 or 6% of their health. Last time I used it on an enemy, it felt very, very weak. Maybe it has to just be upgraded. Yeah, it's like 5% of his health every 2 minutes. I can't even interact with it right now.
Incoming!
Yeah, I couldn't even interact with it to even break it. I wonder if the projectile dodging is any good, or the projectile returning is any good. Oh, come on. I let that go in time. Ugh. That is correct. A strength boost I could use and then do no damage, whereas I could throw the Bifrost at him and it would hit him for 5% of his health, and then I can never hit him again with a runic attack to break the Bifrost attack, so it also does no damage. So both do no damage, I guess. I don't understand. I'm holding block because of the angle he was at, and it still hit me. And it was a parryable. So what am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm holding the block. God, this is so lame, man.
Impressive.
Good grief. Well, cheesing him in a corner where he can't back up anymore, which is a thing, I guess. He couldn't fly back anymore. That's one way to do it, I suppose. A win's a win in these games. Yeah. It's still just, it's Revenants and the Dark Elf Lords. It's just not fun. I know they can be challenging, but those just aren't fun. 80+% uninteractable mobs that two-shot you are not fun. Considering, like, a Revenant, you could be in melee with it for, like, the 2 seconds you get, and they just do their AoE, like, breath attack, and you die. So, like, what's the point, you know? Stuff like that is super obnoxious. That's where we came from, okay. This was the Hell Bramble that Atreus couldn't clear when he was here.
Another sign from Fjotalund, Mimir.
Where? What? Huh? What is he? Oh. The Sigrun quest. Yes. You good? Oh. They have frost armor. There's weird things with why don't I hit the actual stairs with that attack? Yeah, there seems to be some Z-axis problems. Oops. Yeah, there's some Z-axis problems.
So this outpost is what's left of Fjortolund.
Like you
Sigrun spoke
can't
of
attack
growing
at an
up with
angle.
these people before she joined the Valkyries.
Because my fire attack hit straight in front of me. So that's something I didn't know the game didn't have that. Like the trajectories of your AoEs won't go down an
Looks
angle.
like there's a staircase on the other side.
There is indeed. This is a gong puzzle. There's one there. Have to hit those from the other side, I guess. Upside down sinner or whatever. One right there. Ooh, these are nasty places. There. Oh, in that room. Gotta bring the gate down. All right. There we go. Yeah, that's been like my only real critique for the God of War 2018 and now 2022 is just non-interactive, very annoying enemies, or nearly non-interactive. You know, it's like champions in Destiny 2. They can't have tons of health. Oh.
Watch yourself. Switching arrows. Watch yourself.
Watch your right.
Oh, they're Bifrost shielded, or
Take it off, man. You've got this.
oh,
Brother, get up. Brother.
that was lame. That was through the. I didn't see the arrows because my animation plus the animation of the Reaver in front of me blocked that line of sight. That's lame. That was indeed lame. So is that the only other way to get around? I have to go up, over there, around, and then down? It looks like. This doesn't connect anywhere over here, did it? Oh, well, there's a shortcut, but it's blocked from this side. Okay. And we can't get this chest until we open that up. Swoop. All right.
Watch yourself.
Man, you keep attacking me through the model of the other enemy.
Kratos, are you okay?
Okay, this one shoots a bajillion times in a row. That's new.
Right side, brother.
The animation was weird.
Down.
Oh, those like miss all the time. What the hell? So you... Oh, okay. One's above me? Oh, that's weird. Ooh!
Ah, Sigrun. She casts riches and power aside to follow a higher calling with the Valkyrie.
You really put her on a pedestal.
That's what pedestals are for, aren't they? Raising up the virtuous.
If you say so.
That was a different one, wasn't it? A new entry? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was an additional... Primordial? I don't know what they count as. Nope. It was a stalker, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah. When you see their antlers surge with energy, that seems to me an opportune moment to aim for the head. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I missed their stun a couple of times there. I was mostly paying attention to the arrows that would kill me. Also, I do hear a raven. Also, I think I finished a skill. I don't think I finished it. No, not finished it. Just progressed it. Where? Sounds like it's up on this arch, so I can't get to it right now, maybe? Also, I can't really tell. Positional audio right now with all the wind is difficult to discern. Just due to the echo in this area. Over here. Oh. I did see it, but I can barely even move up here. Oh, that hit it apparently. Okay. That was sneaky. Yep, so this goes down here. Is there a thing there I'm looking at, or just these chains? I guess just these chains.
There it is. The other staircase.
Did Kratos pull the ice block or the boat? It looked like he pulled the boat. I guess he pulled the boat. I was a little Couldn't really tell the angle there.
Alka. They're ethereal. Perhaps my arrow.
What was that move?
Alka.
I'm not trying to do the
Perhaps
roll.
those runes over there can shed some light.
He always rolls when you're running. Oh, you could just do like the slight motion. Oh, a jewel of Yggdrasil. Things like that in the game makes me laugh. Like big chain on a boat. I ask him to run with the light crystal. No. Oh, there's a couple of those. Yeah, like the light crystal. You can't jump over the gap for the puzzle. Granted, it's the video game talking, right? It's just that it's a puzzle meant to, you have to move around in 3D space with items. But yeah, that one, giant boat blocking a staircase, just pull it, lol, forehead. Holding little cotton candy blue crystal on your shoulder, no jumping allowed. No jumping allowed. It's just the restrictions for puzzle's sake, but it is a little silly sometimes, yes.
What? No, she never mentioned.
An accursed name. Woe to the great Princess Sigrun. Her heart is broken and her mind may follow. She committed a sin for which there can be no redemption. She loved the wrong man. Handsome of face and congenial of smile, he was perfect except for his name. King Helgi. Sigrun's father, King Hogni, I think, kinda, would never approve of such a marriage for one simple reason. There was the name of his this was the name of his old enemy. So strong was Hogni's hatred for Helgi that he would never allow this man into his home. But Sigrun loved him still, and so that she endeavored to convince her father that love could be stronger than hatred. She was mistaken. But I thought her and Mimir were a thing. This is before Mimir? I don't know how long these characters live. You know what I mean? So who was what order? Need some order of operations if I could, please. Oh, this is new or
Oh, an artifact from the River Empire.
Literally
Never
Egyptian.
been myself, but I hear it's lovely. Now, where have we seen an artifact like that before?
In Tyr's vault? Yeah, it's a freaking Ankh. A symbol representing the concept of life comes from a land I've longed to visit. It's literally from the Nile River. This is Egyptian. The civilization from which this artifact originates is said to be both ancient and technologically advanced. They worship half-human, half-animal gods who, from what I've heard, rule with wisdom and humility. That said, one should never trust gossip, especially not when it comes to the gods.
Use vault.
Yep, Tyr's vault. Another Egyptian connection. So we can crank.
Yes,
Oh,
I think I see a key. It could be to the vault in
Oh.
the treasury.
okay. So yeah, going to the other two locations for Sigrun's curse stuff will open the vault. That's what we were theorizing yesterday.
Now that looks like a key to a royal repository to me.
It is broken.
Not
Oh.
broken. It's just split in half. Perhaps we could find its partner.
His partner. Perhaps we can find his partner. The game should provide some order of operations, though. What do you mean? Are you talking about the Egyptian stuff or the lore we were just talking about? Gods are basically immortal. Mimir, for example, claims he was attached to the tree for 100 years, but also spent an absurd amount of time with Odin. Yeah. Oh, definitely. So am I supposed to Get them all from here, huh? Will her arrows work on them? It will not. That is still not straight enough, huh? Well, that is really far. Oh my gosh, Freya, you're right in the way. Yikes, that's even faster. I think I have the extended time on too. Or maybe I just missed. Wait, why is that one? Wait, they have different ringing times? Do they resonate for different times? Damn it. Yeah, this one rings for a very long time. The other two do not. Well, I missed, so. Ugh. There we go. Sometimes, like, just the slightest motion to try to aim with is like on a analog stick. So dumb. So that's max HP, huh? Oh, is it percentage based? I had 170 before. Or no, wait. Is each apple giving you 6 health? Because it gave me 24 for 4 apples. 6, 12, 18 at 24. That could be it. But that might be the last HP upgrade we get. For base HP anyway. All right then. That was one of the. Yeah, the Sigrun stuff. Yeah, that's what I was wanting. The order of operations. Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to find.
What did those runes say?
Sigrun. She loved another. A king named Helgi. Seems they were madly in love. But her parents wouldn't let them marry.
Oh, come, Mimir. You really didn't think you were her first love, did you?
Ah.
Aye. Suppose I did.
Ah. So that's like old hat for Helgi then. So is there anything this way if we go with Kratos? Oh, something is definitely over here. Oh. What the hell? That was so weird. Like it wasn't animating. Oh, it's the two-piece, yeah. Oh. Yep. Yep, all of that. That's super.
Chile, you all right?
You can parry that? That's so weird. My stupid grippy thing on my controller keeps coming off. Unfortunate. Is it like stretched out or something? The right analog stick does get the most use, that's for damn sure. But it's like a big rubber grippy thing. It goes all the way around the analog stick and it keeps just coming off. There we go. It helps a lot because when I was first starting to play with the PlayStation controllers, primarily when I was doing all the Elden Ring stuff.
Look, there's some debris over there. I'm guessing from
The,
Tyr's poor statue.
The regular base analog sticks just dig into your thumb meat. Ah, more tier armor. Some melee attacks have a luck chance to critically strike, creating a damaging explosion. So 4% crit or 8% crit. What was the chest again for tier set? Luck chance on any hit to give you strength, runic, and luck for one of your weapons. Right. Very just flat damage forward. No weirdness.
Iron peace, not a golden war.
Tyr used to talk about how heavy the cost of war was compared to its bounties. He felt like it was his responsibility to avoid it.
Found etched into the bracer of the statue of Tyr, iron is far stronger than gold, and at times peace feels as fragile as an egg. Yeah, I have... I mean, they're hard to see specifically, but I have... I bought little grippy things. Hold on. For the controller thumbsticks, because the flat thumbsticks are so hard and they just hurt, man. I don't know how anyone can play with them. So these, they're like rubber. You snap them over top of the, like you fold them out of themselves and then fold them back in on themselves and they snap onto the joysticks so they don't just destroy your thumb pads.
Kind of still does, in fact.
Because the joysticks are supposed to, I guess, in theory, be used to keep your finger flat. But who's got their fingers flat on the joysticks the entire time? Because if you naturally push forward, it's then digging into your thumb. So these just round out the edges, essentially. Makes them more comfortable. That's weird. So there's a leapy thing there, but I have to go from one side to the other. Up. Okay. I mean, I'm not white thumbing it either. But when you move the joystick in a direction, your thumb digs into the side, the hard, flat side of the analog sticks. I don't know. It was a problem for me. 3 to 4 hours of playing and my thumbs just felt awful. The default. The PS5 controller, everything else is way better than the PS4. Because I was playing on my PS4 controller for the Elden Ring series. And I think I played so much and there's so much directional control in those games. It also could be just that that controller is kind of old, since I bought it when I got my PS4 Pro originally. I started having Joy-Con drift. So how do I... That's inaccessible now. That's the old place we used to go when there was water here. Accessing that tower up there must be from a different direction. Because there's no way to get up here that I can see. This is the Court of the Valkyries back here. So there must be a way to get up top somehow. I'm not sure how much of that is available now or not. I have baby PC thumbs, not hardcore controller user thumbs. Hey man, it's uncomfortable. As good as the PlayStation 5 controller is. So does that go up? Will that connect over there at all? I forgot. There's a path up around the other side of this mountain. Go up here because I fought that realm tear. And now we go up here. There's a Mystic Gateway on top of... There should be a Mystic Gateway on top of every one of these. If all the realm portals are not going to be active. Because we brought that down. Oh, can we not blow this up from this angle? Or can we? We cannot. Never mind. It's like right there. My face? Perhaps don't press so hard. I'm not pressing so hard. I'm pressing hard enough to move the control stick. I don't know what to tell you. This definitely makes them more comfortable. I don't know how. Oh, it reset. Weird. I'm not sure. Just sharing my thoughts that the thumbsticks are very uncomfortable after long play sessions. So can we jump off of this like it's a Dark Souls elevator? No. Maybe? I don't think I could. Oh, a realm tear in this tiny little section? This is either a 1v1 or a debate. Felt it in me bones. I'm not gonna make you fight like a fucking another dark elf lord dickhead in this tiny little space. They're not that stupid. That would be awful. The explosions would cover almost the entire platform. To go around and around. So now we can swoop across. Is this enough of an angle to bonk this guy? It is not. Never mind, it is. I didn't even... my axe went... I aimed at the explosion glyph and it just went right past it. Yum, 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 yum. Auto loot pickup is so funny because Kratos just... So, we can just go... This is a... Yes. Just a shortcut back then, I suppose. You like to go down to go up. Standard exploration logic. The PlayStation controller doesn't work on your PC. Well, I'm playing on PS5, so obviously it's Bluetooth PS5, which is right over here on my other side of my desk. But I was playing with the PS4 controller, or the other controller that I have now right here, the white one. This one just plugs into my keyboard via USB 3. All right. That was a roundabout way to get that. So where was the other... I don't think I tracked it. because the other one... Oh, it's way over here. Isn't this the cave that was fake? This is up there past the fake cave? I guess not, because I killed a raven up there. Got some traveling to do, I suppose. What do you think was the worst controller to play with? The old Xbox was big, but not that bad as the N64 was odd. But not bad. I think the Dreamcast or Sega set. The Dreamcast controller is pretty bad. It had some cool tech where it had like that extra memory card slot that was in the controller for the Dreamcast. But it was basically just like you were holding two. It was a box with just two cylinders, which they weren't very ergonomic. So you would hold it with like, I remember my fingers like digging in under the plastic, because in this one, for example, like your hands wrap, right? They wrap around the PS5 controller, and it's obviously nicely, you know, contoured to a human hand. But man, yeah, that brings up a good point, John. The Dreamcast controller was pretty rough. Although I did play the fuck out of some Power Stone on Dreamcast. Oh my god, that game was fun. I remember it being very uncomfortable because it was just like a block with two cylinders you held. Now, granted, if you want to go with like the overall hierarchy of controllers, the original Nintendo controller is awful. So it's just literally a square. So you like you don't, nothing is ergonomic at all. So you're not holding anything. You're just you're like, just obviously you gotta start somewhere though, right? But like the PS4 controller is fine. The PS5 controller is an improvement. The Xbox 360 controller, I don't know. My Xbox 360 controller is in my little tech closet. Is the new new Xbox controllers for like Series S and X? Is it different? Is there anything different about the controller? Or is it the exact same controller again, just with like, you know, better guts? Because I obviously don't have one, nor do I have a reason to buy one. I wasn't even going to get another PS5 controller because I got this one to swap out to use as USB 3. But the bundle I bought just came with it. And 64 controller was definitely weird. Yeah, my PS4 controller was fine with USB, but has auto loot gotten me killed yet, Daedrin? I don't think so. I don't think it auto loots during combat. It won't just auto pick up during combat. Because I've actually had to hit X before to pick up things during combat. So I think it doesn't do that, but yeah. I mean, everyone's going to hold their controllers a little differently too, yeah. But the N64 was weird because it was it was a trident, right? The N64 controller was three prongs, two small prongs on the outside and one big one in the middle. Because it was also, I mean, it was the start of the Wiimote, right? Because now like the Wiimote is the half controller with the joystick in one hand kind of thing. So you'd have buttons in one and then analog stick in the other, depending on if you're left and right-handed. And if you look at the old N64 controller to where like the Wii controllers went, that was the evolution, because they basically just broke that middle piece off and then combined the other two into one, and that became the Wii controller. So again, like you got to start somewhere, and there was cool tech, but most games when you were playing the N64, I don't remember the controller being that bad. You just had to switch your left hand in if you were analog stick or if you were D-pad. But the craziest shit was that developed like claw, where you would have, I don't have one as a visualization, but you'd have your controller in your hand, right? But then there was the yellow like C buttons, which would, like, some people would be crazy, hit them with their index finger, where they would claw grip the left side of their controller so that they could hit the C buttons, right? So that developed a whole bunch of different ways to hold controllers, because as they got somewhat more complicated, because they used to only have, you know, 4 buttons, and then the old like Sega controller, instead of having the buttons arranged in like a little hex, they were like the straight across in like a line, right? The old Sega controllers. It was just like a cascading little arch. And then we got the first evolution of R1, L1 buttons. The N64 controller brought in the Z button, which was the trigger on the middle section, which I guess depending on if you were right or left-handed on the N64 controller, you'd have your right hand on the Z and the analog stick and your left hand on the D-pad and stuff. But then you have to have you have to change it in your settings.
Looks to be a sculpture from the southern lands.
Whoa! Is that Aztec? Mayan? A sculpture from the Southern Empire. Now that is a civilization I would like to visit. If Tyr's writings are to be believed, the Southern gods are said to possess unparalleled wisdom and generosity. Their ruler of the heavens apparently saw fit to gift humanity with advances like writing, farming, the calendar, and sciences. So Maya. The Mayan calendar? Yeah, imagine that. A deity who wishes to share knowledge rather than to hoard it. Equally, I wouldn't wish to ever draw the ire of such a pantheon. I've heard their god of death takes great pleasure in torturing expired souls with fire and water. Though I can no longer feel pain, I imagine he'd find a way to make my current situation rather unpleasant. Yeah, a lot of these are written by Mimir. So is this... it's canonical now in the God of War universe that all the pantheons exist. They're just different locations in the world, which that's literally how life is right now, I suppose. Right? You got the Middle East stuff, and you've got like, you know, Chinese, you've got Japanese, you've got African stuff, you've got Indian stuff, you've got, you know, all these different deities and stuff. All the pantheons exist in one place. I guess what's weird is that do different pantheons exist in different realms? Because the Norse is the 9 realms. Or do all of the other ones exist on Midgard? Because like the Ankh just says this is the civilization from a land I've longed to visit, right? The river civilization. Is that in Midgard? Or is that like somewhere different in Vanaheim or something? That would be interesting to see how they... It's just nods to the other mythological things, but that is interesting that they're all essentially part of one grouping. The swipe pad is awesome. You can actually do a bunch of macros in this game with the swipe pad, even though I found the other day that right side of controller and left side of swipe pad don't always do what they want to do. But you have to hit like down here in the corner. A little finicky because it's supposed to be map and inventory, so it saves you just button presses to going back and forth on your menus. But the swipe pad is pretty nice. Now it does make like the start and options buttons on the PlayStation 5 controller kind of really janky. They're really small. Although you don't need to hit them very often anyway. So you double claw grip the PS5 controller depending on what you're doing in the game. There is some claw gripping in this because you do have to... I don't think I've ever used my middle fingers on the R buttons and L buttons. I'll just shift them because sometimes you do have to be moving your camera and changing a weapon or something. And that's on the D-pad. I think I have a pretty standard grip on the controller where it's just, you know... pretty standard stuff. So I have to, hey, do I have to go back through here? Oh, sorry, that's I have to go a little more north and then, yeah. Yeah, I don't turn very well. I have to go this path. And then it's on the left wall here. Yeah, right here. I'll tell you what, definitely have more fun just chit-chatting and roaming around and exploring and talking about controllers than I did at the start of the stream. Just a couple of things about this, about the combat system that just get to me. So it was here again. We got, this is where Auntie Sindri is. We didn't explore this. I wanted to actually do the story, but then the main story just kind of told you. Mimir was like, hey brother, why don't you go exploring and stuff? That's why we're coming back here. We're gonna go in this castle thing. The other part of the Sigrun's curse. Yeah, Midgard is Norwegian. Well, yeah, Scandinavia. And Greek would obviously be Greece. Yeah. Exactly. What's up, Var?
I've been studying and I can forge some new equipment for you.
Really? All of a sudden?
At your service. And now, Freya?
She does have an upgrade. Pretty sure I'm going to use this on her Bifrost.
Does this work? Please say yes.
Please
Kratos?
say yes. We do have a luminous alloy. Undying Spark can be upgraded with that petrified bone.
I'll disinfect my tools.
You should. We can't upgrade our chest piece. If I am to stick with the poison chest piece. I mean, I like it. I like swapping weapons a lot, even though it does get a little bit confusing sometimes. I think because I'm playing God of War 2018 on Give Me God of War New Game Plus, and the way you sheath weapons in that, the control is slightly different. In this one, I had to change it so it's right and right is X in, X out. Whereas in 2018, it's just down on the D-pad is always put your weapon away. But now, no, down is the turnaround. Now it's L1 plus down to flip. So I changed something. So I think I'm just confusing myself a little bit because I changed my control scheme. I mean, swapping between weapons is how you're supposed to play this game. You're supposed to freeze a target, then go blades, or immolate a target, and then go Leviathan. Just because it's actually a huge damage bonus. I did it to the boss earlier, that I actually was able to actually do it to. Stolen treasures.
I'll
We
heat
need
up the forge.
we need a redstone. Thank you. And then I think we upgrade our chest. Although, like, the tier armor does look spicy. I think Destor was saying, though, that it's super glass cannon. But it still has defense on it. It still has defense stats on it. Just the... Oh, I have the waist armor. I mean, I don't know. It still is pretty defensive. But I wonder how, if you go with this set, though, with having the chance to crit, it feels like you don't want to really waste your time doing anything else and you just want to just attack, right? Okay, it just says melee attacks, so that's not going to be anything special like the wind-ups or the, or runics or whatever like that. But poisoning an enemy by punching the shit out of them and then swapping to your weapons and doing 40% increased damage to them. That's when I had that huge chunk on the Berserker yesterday. So I punched the crap out of it, got it poisoned, and then hit it with 2 runics. At least hit it with the Namian Crush or whatever. The big heavy runic with the Blades of Chaos. It's huge damage. Although, that could have just been the fire damage, because I'm wearing the fire pommel. Because it depends on how far melee attacks go. Like I was just saying, it might not extend to runics. Maybe it's just attacks. Let's upgrade the chest armor, though. That brings up a little bit more. We got to get to level 5 because we're seeing a lot of level 5 stuff now. Let's do it.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right?
Oh,
Kratos?
a little color palette upgrade at 6. Oh, that's just the level 6 just changes it. Puts like a bunch of runic stuff on there and a bunch of inlays. That's all we can upgrade, I'm pretty sure.
Want something in particular?
Yeah, need more petrified bones for the... Question is, what's my axe? Axe is at 6. Blades of Chaos are only at 5. So I'd probably bring that up to 6 as well. With the 1 bone we have. Okay. And then... Shield needs another luminous alloy. We crept up a little bit to 5. Not exactly there yet.
Be safe.
Oh, yeah, the offline training. Going to Niflheim now is just... It seems like that's where you go just to... Speaking of which, we repaired this so we can put the whole... Do we have all 3 Jotunheim? No, we need 1 more mini-boss or whatever that dropped one. It was like a troll that dropped one. We found someone else somewhere else. Just give me some HP. So 10 vitality. Diminishing returns gave me 6 HP. I wonder how much HP the scaling is. It's a little less than 1 per 1. What would that be? That would be 0.6 HP per vitality. 10 vitality giving 6. Also don't know how the damage scaling is on that one. What's the... Destoro was talking about it the other day in Discord. That there is like a 350 vitality armor set that you can eventually get put together and rune up. That... How much HP is that then? With the armor, runes, and whatnot. Does it actually make you feel like you take hits? Or do you still just get completely clobbered? Because this game doesn't have the benefits of different stats in your skills. In 2018, you would have, like, if you have enough runic or enough strength or enough luck or vitality, you unlock like the same thing we're doing with skills right now. These you put on there yourself, and obviously you can change them out. But in 2018, you don't do that. That's the light returning whirlwind. We could definitely bump up the radius of the explosion. This is the heavy attack finisher. I still have so many things, but yeah, this is what you would go to Niflheim for, I would say. Is you would go to Niflheim to basically do these moves over and over and over again to skill them up. It's good. It's easier to do it there. Give me the blazing explosion, because that's huge. This is the upgrade on the scorching sweep. So this is R1, X5, R2. Is that the same combo from 2018? I can't remember. Chaotic Rampage is hard to use. I've only ever gotten the final finishing off 3 times. It takes so long. Yeah, give me the explosion radius and stuff. Or no, wait, let me check. We can't... 2,500. But yeah, Doubtfire was saying to try using the glaive, and Phaedra and I think said this the glaive was good earlier, but it doesn't look like it does. It does so increases the number of chakrams thrown. So more chakrams will be more Bifrost. So we'll try to chop that up. I could just upgrade it all the way right now. So now it's at 2 glaives. That's going to throw 3. Let's do it. Bifrost is apparently the hotness in Ragnarok. Spend our XP. Usually I sit on XP like a goblin. It's my old...
Another crane.
My old tendencies in RPGs was to sit on my skill points until I had so many, and then I would just dumpster them. Well, okay.
Seems
That's
it
true.
only rotates in the other direction.
Freya, you're gonna be sassy. Wisps, huh?
Alka!
Oh, that one fell down.
Watch it!
Oops. Oh.
Alka!
You went so far away. Oh, there's a thingy here.
It's down!
Did a floating enemy that flies fall to its death right then? Or did it die because I killed the font thing? That's real far from here. There we go.
There's a fair few birds you've hunted. I wonder if it might be worth visiting the Raven Tree.
Ah, yeah, another milestone on that one.
Yet another sleeping beast. The handiwork of Alvis Stonefoot.
Oh, yeah, there's another troll here. These have got to be something we have to be able to wake up eventually, right? So casualties caused, 78 dwarven, 3 other. Method of imprisonment, Naught's slumber. Prison location in Midgard. Date of release never, unless the witches of Vanaheim come up with a potion that turns aggression into something cuddlier. Even if you come into possession of a rousing relic, don't use it unless you're itching for a fight. Imprisonment overseen by AS, as in 1 letter away from the... you can... 1 letter away from what you can kiss if you... keep making me carve reports into these tablets. 1 letter away from ass. Yeah. So these are all going to be like end game optional bosses, huh? Where eventually we're going to get a rousing relic. I guess. Of some description. Chest up there. Door over there. Crane stuff here. Hang in there, skeleton. I'll tell you. Blowing one's nose is already annoying enough of it as a measure when you get sick. But blowing your nose with glasses on, sometimes I risk it. I'm like, yeah, just quick little one, just quick little blow my nose session. And then I smudge my glasses to all hell. Pardon me. This is... Oh, is it locked? Never mind. Just bad at geometry. You can drop down.
Sad to see Sigrun's homeland in such a terrible state.
You know, Mimir, if you want to take a tour of her kingdom, you might not get everything you can.
So, she loved another before me. There are worse things to discover about someone you love.
Yes, there certainly are.
The tone of that delivery. Drop down. shortcut there. What's wrong with the Auntie Sindri stuff, Nico? I've been saying it for weeks. It's Auntie Sindri and Uncle Brock. That's sort of the roles they're taking. Sindri is way more of a mother figure. And Brock is definitely way more of a uncle that buys you toys that your parents don't want you to have. I may or may not be projecting that because I definitely have an uncle that does that. That would buy us, like, you know, fart toys and dumb toys that make stupid, obnoxious noises or whatever. That would bug my parents a little bit. What the hell? Yeah, this thing keeps almost sliding off. Maybe I should swap them. That one does have a lot more wear than the other one. So this is to bring this up. Do we only want it to be brought up, though? I guess we can't really swing on it when it's down. Oh, it locks already. Okay. We can't make that. I have to go all the way up, maybe? Oh, there's a down there. So to go across, though, it's to go all the way. I thought we could go down where that chest was. There we go.
Raider, left flank!
Oh, they missed. All right. I mean, I don't know what you're hinting at, and then saying that even means there's obviously more story there with those characters, duh. But can I bring this back down with some wisps?
Good, that's the way.
You cheerleading over there, Freya?
Musical instrument from your homeland, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's a lyre.
Can you play?
Yes.
Will you?
No.
Not sure what I was expecting on that one. Ah, the menu's all weird. A stringed instrument, a lyre to be precise. Kratos says he knows how to play, but refuses to do so, which means he's either lying, possible, or determined to deprive me of a good time, also possible. Come to think of it, this is probably one of the few surviving artifacts from his homeland. Plucking the lyre's strings might as well take his mind back to that place. It may well be a journey he's not ready to go on. I mean, it's basically a handheld harp, a lyre. But what, can lyres make more than 4 notes? Is there any way to make, because there's no frets really. Okay, we can go back over. Which means we can bring this down, come back down, and swoop over. Do I have to be up there to break that gold snot, though? Yeah. I'm just getting XP on moves. I haven't used the dodge moves for the axe or the Blaze of Chaos very much. I'm just trying to get some XP on them. That's all. All right. We still have to go back over there and then go left, but one little chunk at a time. Where the strings are plucked made different notes. Yeah, not as extravagant as a heart. Oh, I get, okay. The way they were plucked made different notes. That's a traveler's sword. Also looks like the starter sword for the Confessor class in Elden Ring. I didn't know it was a physics object. Freya just knocked that shit over. She's like, get out of here. See, your arrows do go through solid terrain, you dingus. Very good. I guess going back on it, I've been thinking about it since we talked about it. I guess what I'm experiencing on my controller is because I don't have hitchhiker's thumb. Look at my thumb. It's flat. I have a flat thumb. And the way that I use my thumb, if I'm curling around a controller, is that it's flat and there's lots of surface area. Depending on, I guess, if you had a different style of thumb, like if your digits were a little differently, you might use a lot more of like your thumb tip to move your analog sticks around. Whereas I push my thumb meat, for lack of a better description, around on the joystick, so that's why the sides always dug into my thumb. Whereas I'm assuming if you're holding it and you're using more of the tips of your thumbs to hold down, or the more front part of your thumb, you wouldn't notice what I noticed as much as I do. All these bastard swords sitting around. Whoop. Yep. I ain't close enough. That's a nasty combo. It's kind of very finessey because you have to hold forward, tap circle L1 and then back. This used to be a runic. That used to be a runic in the first game. No longer a runic, it's just base kit now. If my knowledge of history is correct, they are only used as just background noise, so to speak. Oh, a lyre. Yeah. I mean, in Hades, Zagreus talks to, I can't think of his name. He's the bard that you talk to that's in love with the nymph, not nymph. The centaur girl, whatever, no, the forest girl. Maybe she was a nymph. And he was sitting there in that chair to the right of Hades' main room, and he's sitting there with like a little lyre, and he would play songs for you. That actually might be more of a harp though, because that's like holding it with his whole arm kind of a deal. But yeah. That's where my brain immediately went with that. is that character from Hades. Never seen her interact with a lyre, the musical instrument, in real life before. Now lyres all the time. Like Nico lying about that he doesn't eat fairy toast.
The wisp! It's creating more!
Because he definitely does.
Right side!
What the hell? That doesn't have any... That has no animation, like, almost at all. Over the health burst there. I think he was dead, Freya. You're good. Fairy toast. Look it up. Or fairy bread. It's just something that Europeans more in the maybe more in the Nordic countries partake in. It's just toast with butter and then chocolate sprinkles. Because, you know, I don't see how it would be very worthwhile, but I was just thinking of something weird that Nico would say, I don't eat that, and then totally eat it. Is fairy toast, or I guess fairy bread. So this can come down, and we can use it to get across this gap. Oh, I have to bring it down first, though. Get stuck in the... Okay. Now I can spin it. Now bring it back up. Who built all this?
Well done.
Other than the game developers. I feel like I missed a chest somewhere, though, but maybe I have to go all the way around to get back to it. Was that hold down? I guess I double tapped it.
Maybe those runes can give us a bit of history about this place.
Indeed.
It can't be.
It is.
Oh, Mimir.
This is some pretty heavy side story right now. Also, the fact that Mimir read all of this in about 3 seconds. Ash to ash, bones to bones. Where love cannot live, death takes hold. Here are the words of Prince Dagri, I think. Dagr? Dagri? I don't know. My spear drips righteous and red from the blood of that cad, King Helgi. My father, in his wisdom, denied him the hand of my sister. I got a little Game of Thrones vibe there for a moment. Hold on. My father, in his wisdom, denied him the hand of my sister. So the son of the king, who's the brother of Princess Sigrun, killed King Helgi. Even though, knowing his true and dark nature, sounds like someone didn't have the whole story. Enraged by this sight, King Helgi gathered his forces and invaded our land. Wait, but how? King Helgi is dead. But enraged by this sight, King Helgi gathered his forces and invaded our land, determined to claim his bride. Is there a typo here? His murderous soldiers dipped their swords into the hearts of all those who opposed their unclean union. Mother, father, all my brothers, hunted down and slaughtered, all because he was denied my fair sister. The only male of my line left standing, as the only male of my line left standing, talking about himself, I impaled the villain Helgi on my spear, did my duty, and avenged my family. Oh, he killed him during the story was told non-linearly. Okay. But because... Yeah. So his true and dark nature. King Helgi, true and dark nature? He was just the enemy of Sigrun's dad, the king. Well, at least of this land. What people were they? Just Midgardians? I don't know how you... Because she didn't become a Valkyrie until she died. Or to become a... Are you a Valkyrie when you're alive? No, you have to go to Valhalla for that, right? Or you have to go... Whatever. I'm just trying to piece all that together. That was a lot. These last two chunks. Just trying to understand it all. Did you look up fairy toast, Nico? Invaldi's Anvil. A staggering area of effect attack that deals frost status to all nearby enemies. This is, I've already upgraded Mist of Helheim all the way. This is like as a slam down AoE. More damage, less frost buildup. Yeah, so basically Sigrun's brother told the king to F off, so Helgi slaughtered their family and Sigrun's brother killed him for that. Then Sigrun reacted. Yeah. Yep. I haven't done auto-equip yet. What does auto-equip do? Strength, defense, runic, vitality. Luck, cooldown. It's the auto-equip button from Final Fantasy 14. Kind of. More customizable. Oh.
Look, the other half of the vault key.
Oh. Well, animation was a little weird there.
Now that we've made the key whole again, we should head back to the treasury. See what fortunes await inside.
Or a more terrible story of this past. Okay, we got everything here then. The derelict outpost. It's cool how it leads you right back out, basically. Just really good level design. You know what it is? It's dumb. Wait, you mean bread with 10s to 1000s? Wait, what? Oh, pot's my favorite. Quadra kill. I mean, there are other weird stuff. Have I asked you before, right, Nico? You have never eaten surströmming, right? Or have you? Have you eaten surströmming? If I'm pronouncing that correctly. What is resonating around me? Fuck no, he says. Okay. Look at this big shortcut back in the very beginning. Damn, that's good level design. Okay, my HP.
Peter, left flank.
Don't care. I'm punching a ghost to death real quick. That was unfortunate timing.
Behind you! Incoming!
Yikes. Yeah. I'm not going to use the redstone here. I just inputted the wrong move. I need to roll back from that instead of just backstep. Yeah, that's that fermented fish. Fermented canned fish, yeah. That's Swedish shit that normal people don't eat. Wow. I mean, they clearly eat enough of it because it still gets made, even if it is just dreadful. Damn it.
Careful! Alka!
Left side!
Don't care. Oh, don't float into me like that. Oh, what the hell? No, it's gonna hit me. Damn it.
Good, that's the way!
Yeah, whites. Forgot that name. Yeah, killing the white splits it into wisps. Some explosive lightning attacks can be interrupted. Others can be parried. Stay alert and note the difference. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really get caught by the white there as much as that stupid huge AoE frost yell that those berserker ladies do, which are real nasty. But I didn't tap fast enough because I just did a sidestep to do like an evade. I needed to roll away from it.
King Helgi massacred her family just because he couldn't have her.
Yep.
Only her brother, Prince Dogger, survived to kill the Mad King.
Sigrid and her brother had issues over that.
Oh, and all the time Sigrid and I spent with each other. She never mentioned anything about this.
Maybe she liked the way you saw her.
And she probably didn't want to remember that the fact that her former suitor killed her entire family. Except her brother, I guess. I suppose that's a pretty fine thing to want to not share. I would say. We can go to the vault now. What's going to be in there? I'm sure no more terrible story about awful things happening to side characters, past love interest people, things? I don't know. I got nothing. I'm all stuffed up and I sound funny and my throat hurts. And I have a temperature of 100.1. I'm just playing this damn game. Talking about a lot about controllers and thumbs today. That's the theme of today's stream. Even if I'm mostly using the Rick and Morty stuff. We haven't talked anything about Rick and Morty. I haven't watched any of the new season of Rick and Morty yet. I would like to. I just have not watched any of it. Where do you watch Rick and Morty now? Is it on
There's
Hulu?
Fjordalun's treasury. We can enter the vault now.
Is it on Hulu or something? I did finish the new season of Big Mouth, which was fine. It was just more Big Mouth. I did finish all of Star Wars Andor. I don't know if I've mentioned it before yet, but it's probably some of the best Star Wars that has ever come out in the past many years. It's just like really good. It's just very, very good Star Wars. But then again, I've also held to the point that the original 9 movies, this whole Star Wars Skywalker stuff is less good, whereas like Mandalorian and the side content. I gotta watch Bad Batch next. That's the animated show. But things like Clone Wars and Rebels and Mandalorian and now Andor, all the side stories that aren't directly connected, all seem to be like just better stories than the main 9 movies. Hello? Is anything about to jump out and bite me in the butt?
Dead on the throne.
Kratos!
The answer is yes.
Alka!
Ah. I was a little late, I guess. There's a wisp in the corner.
Good, that's the way.
Oh, damn it. I comboed that wrong.
Alka.
Didn't interrupt him. So lame.
Go out, brother!
Hello? What? Oh, I got shocked with a damn... the wisp in the background.
Yeah, Alka. Don't let him complete his spell.
Oh. That's so incredibly sick.
The wisp replicates.
It does. Yeah, I got zinged through the doorway by the wisp lightning ozone with a traveler. And that's a fully armored one, so we really can't do anything about it.
Here sits Prince Dogger. I can't believe he's still here.
Oh,
Prince Dogger? That the corpse of Sigrun's brother? How'd he end up like that then? Freya, why won't you answer me?
did she do it? I mean, she wants the story to unfold from the... Nice boots, dude. What's the lore here? What's the story?
Are you certain you want to read this?
No, brother. You do it.
There never was love as passionate and sordid as the one that took root between fair Princess Sigrun and the foreign king Helgi. Whoa. Helgi begged for her hand, but Sigrun's father, King Hogni, refused. And so Helgi raised a terrible army and set it upon her land, murdering all who opposed their union. King, queen, princes, all lay dead, all except for Sigrun's brave mother, Prince Dagr. Dagri, whatever. Valiant Dagri took his spear and ran it through mad King Helgi. When the princess discovered her lover dead by her brother's hand, rage blinded her, and she did inflict a curse on him, most foul. Cursed him to sit in a chair and freeze to death? But her vision returned, and she saw her entire family dead, and she realized her mistake. It was too late. The curse on her brother had taken hold. From the depths of grief came heartbreaking regret, and it overwhelmed her. In penance for her sins, she cast off her riches, title, and throne, and dedicated her mind, body, and soul to the mighty Valkyries. A vow she did not make to tuck her heart away, for her love was too dangerous. Sorry, her vow she did make to tuck her heart away, for her love was too dangerous. Okay. Maybe she cursed him to stay here. Like, cursed him to...
Seems Sigrun put a curse on her brother for killing the Mad King.
No. Truly?
She did not know the Mad King had murdered her family. Once she did, it was too late. She had cursed her brother. That is why she joined the Valkyries.
Oh.
To atone.
Yeah.
You knew all about Sigrun's family, didn't you, Freya?
It was not my story to tell.
Funny. Learning all this only makes me love her more. She chose me despite my flaws, my regrets. Knowing she has some of her own makes me feel closer to her.
I am glad to hear it.
Is she gonna be in Friends? No. I wish it would have something when that pops up, because I don't want to immediately interrupt. Yeah, she's in Friends. Sigrun, the Valkyrie Queen, was the most lethal opponent Atreus and I faced in our prior adventures. See, this one's written from Kratos' POV. Long ago, she was loved by Mimir, and clearly he remembers her warmly. But her utmost loyalty is to Freya, having aided her in restoring her warrior spirit and recovering her Valkyrie wings. Well, I didn't really add... Wait, what the hell? I didn't really add any Sigrun stuff specifically. But yeah, I wish there was like a little marker, or if it said like where, like what category it was in. Because if you don't immediately interrupt the NPCs when you see that pop up on the side, it won't go there after they stop talking. And sometimes I don't want to just immediately interrupt them. But I do want to read the lore entries because it does add more to the narrative, the story. But if you don't immediately press it, you might not know where it's freaking looking. You gotta look through every freaking sub menu. Because why would she be in Friends? Technically, she was our enemy previously. I guess she's our friend now in the way that she helped Freya, and again that her wings are also magical and real, whereas all the Valkyries from God of War 2018 were wearing mechanical wings. They're not the same as Freya's wings. Since Freya's wings are magic. What the hell is this?
Another one of Dvalin's diagrams.
Oh.
Spoke of his conscience.
Aye. He saw that the Aesir would likely use his powerful weapons to cut down his fellow dwarves, so he ripped out his design pages and scattered them.
And what of him?
Well, the All-Father found out. He wasn't terribly pleased.
What is an Odin not terribly pleased about, besides almost everything? That doesn't go his way. Well, that was awesome. Okay. That was a good series of side quests. That was nice. There is still one more guiding light to go grab. And then there'll be more here, I'm sure. But I would like to grab some MSQ today. So travelers can't be interrupted. Was that way the last game too? Well, no, yeah. But if they do multi-parry attacks in a row, that's the stuff that I don't remember if that was always in 2018. Because there was less of them. The multi-parry attacks. Because if it's doing 3 attacks in a row and you parry one of them and then get the riposte off, they still just do the other parry attacks. Which I guess I should be better at doing multi-parries instead of just trying to get one at a time. Although, trying to get multi-parries is somewhat awkward because the animation from getting a parry sort of holds you in place. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah. Might be a piece of his armor. Yep. So the gloves are just strength luck. Waist is defense luck. And then chest is strength defense luck. Not super glass cannon.
defend the peace.
Well, I think that's the last of it. Doubtful we'll find any more interesting bits.
Found etched into the bracer of the statue of Tyr. How did Tyr accomplish this? Did he not take up arms in order to do so? He did have a full armor set. He obviously went to war at some point.
I always admired the love Tyr inspired.
Where I come from, gods of war are not revered in such a way.
Not all gods of war are the same, brother.
No, they are not.
True, true. Oh, I must have missed something. Back in the, maybe some hack silver on the ground or something like that. Maybe some beast scraps, maybe?
This will be of use.
Shattered runes. Ah. We have a new hilt we can make. Yeah, the Crackle of Belskirnir. Unleashes a wave of shock to electrify enemies. And these are all one-off to create, so I might as well make them. We don't have this one to make, though. This one is slash forward with 3 waves of light that deal increased damage against enemies afflicted with Sonic.
The stream of anguish. The elves would kill for this. The cutter of hearts and the fury of the sky.
Wait, the last set of runes definitely had the word gum, not peace. Gum? Like chewing gum? Gum, gum, gum?
Anything for Freya?
Do you have some beast bones?
What'll it be?
It said gum? Did it really?
No need to thank me.
In this one? Where did you read gum? Was this a typo, maybe? Maybe I missed what you were referring to. So that's fine. All right, Auntie Sindri. We're gonna head back to your house now. After we go bother Ratatoskr real quick, though. Spink. Oh, the runes themselves. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Now tell me of this power Heimdall wields. He sees the future.
More like he reads the person, sees their intention.
My intent will be to kill him. Knowing that will be no advantage.
Brother, this is no one to underestimate. Any move you make, he'll have seen it coming. If you must face him, we need something else. An edge. Humor me?
Very well. We will ask the dwarves.
Ah, the inevitable asking of the dwarves.
That's a bit of the commentary on the game, because that does happen quite often. This game is a little meta sometimes, and I wonder...
Excuse me, sir.
Huh?
Could I have a moment of your time?
Yes?
Oh dear, what's to be done?
What is it you want?
It has come to my attention that Nithog has been slain.
Yes.
And as a result, her offspring have been let loose into the 9 realms.
What of it?
Unfortunately, without a proper role model to supervise them, the little rascals are certain to fall to mischief. In time, said mischief could culminate in nothing less than their devouring of the 9 realms entirely.
Huh.
In order to avoid such a grisly fate, I'd like you to bring the lindworms to me. I believe I can act as a satisfactory paternal figure in their upbringing. You'll find the specimens gnawing on tears throughout the realms. Use this device to safely store them, bring them back to me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while.
You mean to say you'd raise them by yourself?
Indeed. I have no small experience managing extreme personalities. Compared to wrestling with my emotions in the most literal of senses, I dare say raising a handful of lindworms will be a walk in the park. Anyhow, was there something else you wish to talk about?
Maybe.
About Nithog. You should know, we had no choice. It was Odin's doing.
Oh, I am very well aware indeed of the alleged All-Father's role in this tragedy. Sadly, there's no expecting him to clean up after himself.
Sure.
Not all gods showed the interest that you do in righting past wrongs. Now please, take the capture device and see if you can find our missing lindworms.
Alrighty.
I think that's the long and short of it. Safe travels.
It's a cool looking book.
Take the hint. Go away! All that said, I'm happy to discuss anything else on your mind.
Search the world for realm terrors to find Nithog's children.
I am already here, Master Kratos. Perhaps there was some confusion. This is for calling me out here, not for when I am here. Do you just like hearing the sound of the chimes? I suppose they do sound very pretty. Master Kratos, this feels very uncharacteristic of you, but if you enjoy the pretty chimes that much, I will allow you to indulge. Yes, you've done it. Well thrown. The sound of the chimes is not unpainful at this distance, so perhaps you could not? Already here, as it were. So...
They really didn't have to put all that dialogue in there. But they did. Alright. I'm gonna talk to everybody. And ask the dwarves.
You're back. They're back.
Simmer down. I see them.
Sindri, I just saw you in the fields of ice.
I have news.
Oh. Did the Norns tell you how to get Atreus back? Do we have a plan?
No.
The Norns say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first.
Oh, wow. Okay, Heimdall. Let's see. Never loses, sees everything coming, unpopular at parties. This won't be easy.
Whatever his advantages, I will overwhelm him with my own.
That's the idea. You gotta overpopulate his senses, see? And I got just the thing in mind to help you do it. Sindri, go get Draupnir.
Draupnir? But we need it. Our supplies.
Oh, we got plenty. And to spare.
Even if we did, Draupnir's no weapon. Why would a... Oh. You mean we combine it with...
That's right.
And then when he... It'll go... Damn you, that's brilliant. Very well. I suppose there's nothing to do, but... Go fetch Draupnir.
And... Okay.
Draupnir. I bloody knew these two had nicked it. And Odin blamed me for it disappearing.
They stole Draupnir.
Huh?
We didn't steal nothing. We just ungifted what never should have been gifted in the first place.
How will it help me kill Heimdall?
Never you mind all that. It's a fucking surprise. We're artistes.
But to even store Draupnir, you'd need...
You were saying?
So now you intend to kill Heimdall.
Wait, we're playing as
Violence
Sindri?
cannot prevent violence, Kratos. I truly thought you understood that.
What?
No matter what you thought I understood, my son is in danger. I will not allow harm to come to him. Even if it means war. What do you think?
What are all those rings?
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, little one. Got it! I think.
Is a ring?
I thought you didn't believe in fate. We are all worried about your son. But we
Enough! Heimdall's a threat, not only to Atreus, but to everyone. He's Odin's left hand, and he carries the horn that begins Ragnarok. If we have the chance to eliminate him, we
And
should...
it's just as likely a trap because the bastard knows your intentions. Kratos, I've never seen anyone so much as lay a finger on him. Not one.
Well, I gathered what's fit for gathering.
How long will it take?
We'll have to go to Svartalfheim to get the rest of the materials.
Okay.
Not to mention we'll have to visit the lady.
Oh, is this the mermaid? 'Cause the Norns weren't.
Whew, that's a relief. Ow. Kratos, whenever you're ready.
The dwarves really are the best characters in this game.
The lady?
No idea what he's on about, brother.
Little Lord of the Rings-ish for sure, yeah. The Dropnir is a ring.
To be honest, I don't like who I became on our last adventure. I can't be around the violence that follows him. That follows you both. I'm sorry.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, but I want some of that mushroom stew, though. Can I have some mushroom stew? Tier, my dude, can I have some mushroom stew? Is that an entire bowl of wasabi? Dude, you go hard. I would not. I would not partake. I was wrong about who the mermaid was. I thought they would be the Norns, but they are not. So is the lady, quote unquote, is that going to be the mermaid lady? I have no idea. I'm just trying. They tease a lot of characters in all the cutscenes, and I haven't met that one yet.
Some new item recipes.
So Dropnir is a would-be infinite money glitch. Oh. In the game, like in the game's lore, it's the ring that keeps replicating itself.
I'm only just realizing all the little routines I've had to adopt taking care of Dropnir. I'll miss melting rings down for crafting gold, but
Oh, yeah, okay.
I suppose we have enough to see us through to Ragnarok. Too soon?
Yeah, all those rings down there were all the duplicates of itself. Yeah, the lore, not the player. Yeah, gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah. Only had one upgrade worth, yeah, of stuff. I can't break the level 5 boundary just yet. Close, but not there. You ready to go, Freya?
See you out there.
Oh yeah, so is it, do I have to keep hitting? There was some video I saw. I didn't watch it because it was a spoiler, but it just said keep hitting Ratatosker's chime. That was more or less what it boiled down to. Oh yeah, they're not down there anymore. Yep, they're all gone. It sounds like there's one. I can't see any. But there were multiple on that branch there, and now they're all gone. So do I have to just keep hitting the chime? Like, is it really 100 times, or is it just a lot of times?
I see. You're deliberately attempting to push me into some sort of emotional outburst, aren't you? Well, I'm not so easily swayed, my good man.
Okay.
Stop with the stupid chime!
Oh, God.
Oh, dear. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I am already here, Master Kratos.
Okay. So that, yeah. That's kind of an old school Blizzard reference too. Like when you click on the click on the sheep too many times, they blow up. Click on the peasants and the peons stuff more times, they have different dialogue. It kind of is one of those. Keep clicking and hitting something and different reactions happen. So he does just yell at you. There you go.
Time to go see the lady. I'll take it from here.
Oh, no. This whole thing were my idea. I'll speak to the lady. I never get to speak to the lady.
There are reasons for that.
Brock will go.
What? No.
You heard him. Quit your fretting. I ain't gonna mess nothing up.
You are injured right now, Sindri.
What the?
Uh-oh.
No, you pimple shrimps. Think that'll keep us out? Well, think the fuck again.
Wait, Svartalfheim was locked to us temporarily?
What was all that then?
Oh, just Sindri trying to hog all the glory. Same old shit.
Not that. The gate. What's wrong with a bloody gate?
Most likely someone in Nidavellir been making a fuckery of the works. Probably on account of all that incursioning you got up to.
Oh.
But don't worry, you little dangling head. Old Brock came prepared. I got ways in and out from the old days. Gates said never even think to look for, on account of being stupid.
Okay. Nothing about your scrote yet? Anything you want to mention about your... No? Nothing? Okay. Making sure. Thought I'd ask.
Brock, where are we?
This here's your stop. Abandoned service tunnel, direct to the forge camp. I'll meet you up there. Go on.
Brock.
And he's gone. You sure he was the right pick for this, brother?
I trust him. He speaks plain.
And yet so colorfully.
Curious why there is a bounce pad down here.
Careful, brother. That looks flammable.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
Unusual surface here. Elf.
This one makes a weird reaction. Huh. The different... Alright, well that's teaching us something about where we're going to be fighting, I suppose. Just hack silver, huh? Oh. Thanks for that.
So, all for liquor and explosives. Little on the nose for dwarven culture, isn't it?
Ridiculing a culture you help undermine. Classic Aesir.
Oh, all right. Might have earned that one.
There's 2 ways to go. Are we gonna plop out? Oh gosh, they're kind of like magnets to his hand in this animation.
Poor bugger. Why would he hide in here?
He feared something in these tunnels more than he feared starving.
Hardly seems rational.
Fear seldom is.
Just a bunch of hack silver. Oh, she won't go in here. She just kind of like looks. All right. So we're getting squished through here. There's a bouncy thing over there. Oh gosh. What's wrong with the rendering on Freya's hair right now? Looks weird. I'm taking my glasses off. I'm not risking it again. Ugh. Good grief. Before we get on this next leg of this adventure, however, for the next 40 minutes or so, do appreciate you all stopping by and hang out despite me being a little sick under the weather and having a bit of a grumpy start to the stream. That was just some of the combat. Like, I can't just sugarcoat it and sit here and be like, aha, that was good, let's go again. Sometimes it gets frustrating. It's better to like talk about it and let it out and, you know, air that grievance than anything else. But if you're here hanging out, thank you very much. There may be a stream tomorrow if I'm feeling better or enough, because I would like to do another one because I was all this time where I wasn't here. It was all the pre-recorded episodes. But don't forget to hit the like button on YouTube. It does help me out quite a bit. Commenting on videos, sharing stuff, whatever you want to do about it. Being subscribed so you can talk in chat so there's no bot spam in chat, because that's super annoying. And then, of course, you can hit the join button and choose a tier of support if you would like to do so to become a channel member. And I appreciate those that do keep renewing that channel membership. That is probably the best way to support the channel, specifically for me. The like button is about the algorithm and memberships. So I can keep doing. What the hell is that?
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Outside!
What the hell are you? It's like a type of Grim.
Got him!
Well, I can see why it's an abandoned service tunnel.
What the hell are those things? They have weird scorpion tail tongues things. Yeah, I could have bounced this into them. Didn't think about that in time. Looks like I'm trying to get some XP. There's more of them.
Grim coming at you!
Ow. And that's a Grim.
Another oil spill.
Give me some healing.
Nicely done.
Hold L2 and R2 to ignite oil. What? Yeah, with my Blaze of Chaos. Oh, I see. There's more ways to interact with getting around. Yeah, it blows open the...
We keep cooperating, maybe someday I'll have Asgard in place.
That is not my goal.
Doesn't mean it's not your destiny.
What are you insinuating, Highness?
Not a thing.
Oh. Well, the Ragnarok that we got told by that giant lady was that 8 realms live and Asgard falls. I just hit the ground.
Ah, a fortuitous oil spill.
My ears? Hey, did I get a codex entry on these things yet? I don't think so.
Outcome! Grim coming at you!
Really? Wrong input.
Outcome!
Oh. Ah! Oh, he's in the freaking ceiling. Oh, what the hell? That was a new animation.
Knock that Grim down before it poisons us all!
Stuck on the wall? Oops, that's too close.
One more to go.
Kratos? Kratos!
Hello? Yes, Auntie Sindri. You're running past me right now.
Sindri, is that you?
Yes. I need to talk to Kratos.
You... I guess I'm supposed to walk forward, I suppose. He had to, like, run right past me. Call his little dwarven tables. This looks like the way out into the...
Please listen. You have to let me take Brock's place. He can't talk to the lady. He mustn't.
No. Do not ask again.
But... Oh dear.
Can the lady not talk to him because he's technically a Hell Walker? Will there be issues with that?
You needn't keep staring. I'll go.
Oh, okay, he's gone. Yeah, is it because Brock is a zombie? Is that why? Obviously I get there from the other side, but I can break most of this stuff from here. I think anyway. Yeah, is there a way in over on this side? behind this crate or this cart
It's
they got
not
pushed.
his fault Atreus ran off, you know. Or are you just being Brock's champion?
There it is again. You're insinuating, and you know it.
Can't the smartest man alive put it together? The giants conceal a mysterious figure who changes the fate of Ragnarok, and you're oblivious to the only rational candidate. The one who's fought wars against gods and won.
That's Kratos.
I am not their champion.
Well, we're each entitled to our opinion.
True-ish. Could be. There's a lot of random hack silver down here, that's for sure. There's a wheel. But nothing to crank. Like, what's the point? Does this do something if you bounce it into the wheel? I can't get the right angle. Hold on. Too steep? Yeah, it won't bounce up. This is a new puzzle element to bounce the blade into the freezy wheel?
Where there's a gear like that, there's usually a chain somewhere.
Indeed. That's what I'm looking for. I don't see one!
The sigil arrows should work with ice as well.
Yes. What does that hint? Something also disconnected and reconnected? Yes, I know that sigil arrows can make things frozen for longer. Is that just mouse noises, or is that one of those stupid lizard things that I can kill from only a certain angle? I don't know. Also, that's from the other side. Come all the way around. Doesn't look like there's a hole in that wall or anything. Does I come around to the corner to it?
What's that?
You know, I thought that would be not too close, but then it was definitely too close. There's been... Oh, the Fog of Fimbulwinter. This is new. A massive ice wave that inflicts frost damage and freezes enemies in its path. Oh, gosh. It's an over 3-minute cooldown. I guess technically it's a 4-minute cooldown, but I have some cooldown reduction. Damn. That is big frost damage. It's a cool animation, too. Increases the duration damage in frost. Further increases duration damage in frost. Damn, it's a 9,000 upgrade. That is big frost damage. So this chain, and she's saying we can freeze it, yes, but
These gates seem to be connected. See if you can break that fog fixture.
oh, do I have to freeze this and then ricochet it? Is that the puzzle now? Yes.
It's open.
All right. He just burped at me? The burp is... Oh, he burped like gas? Oh, I'm dead. Almost. This is nasty. Oh, okay. All right. Sure. First time ever seeing one of this. I mean, I've seen these before, but every single time you get a new type of giant wretch Bergstra thing, different attacks. It apparently has a side swipe fling fire. Because clearly. So it can ignite that. Yeah, that attack. Good lord. Can I ignite it back in its face with my chains, maybe? Okay. I guess I'm up against the wall. I couldn't back up. I went to back up and nothing happened. I thought I was in the middle of the corridor. Apparently not. Oh, I was against the camera was against the cart. Yeah. And the cart takes up half of it. That's what got me. Okay. I can blow it up in its face. Okay. You know what? Get punched. Yep. One exploding smoke cloud can set off another, so make sure you've got a safe place to be before you set them off. Yep.
Well, that was a bloody heartier sort of grim. These won't be easy tunnels for the dwarves to take back.
Yep, not that
We
bad.
need to get one of those gates open.
Just have to learn their attacks from nothing. So I didn't see a way to get back around to that. That's a realm tear.
You've seen these troughs before, haven't we, brother?
These troughs. I mean, you can freeze the water. Maybe not. So you can freeze these. Maybe not. Maybe the water has to be going to freeze them.
I'll wager we can redirect the water to get that wheel turning.
To get that wheel turning. Indeed, yes. The water is all down here. So there we go.
That worked. Shall
But
we?
there's no water on this side yet. Nope. So we definitely have to re-explore down here.
This opinion of yours, was that the reason you proposed this alliance? You expect me to lead your armies at Ragnarok? That is Tyr's job, not mine.
It's plain to see Tyr's no war god anymore.
Nor am I. I have left that life behind.
Not killing gods, you haven't. Or else what are we doing in this realm? Forging this weapon? Your choice. You know where it might lead.
I am only protecting
I know. I know. And we both know the places protecting your child can take you.
That's true. That's pretty true. That's true. Aha. Oh, okay.
Brother, the wee bastard's about to explode!
Just wretches hit me and all my health is gone.
Good riddance!
So there's two of them right next to me. Where is the third? I hear more of the dingusy thingies. So are they in... It's out of range. Oh. Makes oil. But I can't... Gotta bounce it off the... Alright. That does that. Yeah. Teaching you about using oil to solve these. Yo, last horn.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So that was max rage now. I believe. Unless there's suddenly more. There was already another tier higher in this game than there was in the previous. You just spit on the ground. Wait, did that stop my fire? And a nightmare, huh? Oh, this is the nightmare parasite that it was in him. That's why. Yeah, if a possessed enemy is stunned or killed, it will force the nightmare parasite out of their body. Yeah. That's why it wouldn't.
Next fight may not be so easy.
I was trying to light it on fire, but it wouldn't take because it was infected.
Above you! Incoming poison!
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Grim coming at you!
Didn't move forward again. Damn it.
Poison! Right flank!
Yeah, he's standing in it. Good job. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, they just can't be interrupted at all when they're possessed. Oh, there was a...
Atreus' mother was a giant, isn't that right?
She was one of the Jotnar.
Yes. I didn't mean she was tall as a house. I know not all giants are giants.
Not that there's anything wrong with the disparity in size. Or number of limbs, say.
Nothing in the world.
That's just gonna be oil. Yo, luminous alloy, let's go. That's like the tier 3 metal. It looked like a crawl space right there with that blue cloth. That is not where we're going. Going up this chain, clearly. Up the chain we go. One arm before the other. Ah, is this where we came all the way back around to that previous place, or no? What's that? Owned metal. Oh, this opens the other water valve. Mmm.
There.
Yo, what's up, Jacob?
Now we can open the other gate.
Why is it you ask?
I was just thinking of how Odin antagonized the giants for generations. Nearly wiped them out of existence twice.
Yep.
Now you may have a role to play in stopping him once and for all. Don't you think it's possible that's what your wife would have wanted?
Do not presume to know what she wanted.
I'm not saying anything you haven't thought. Her secrets haunt every step of your path, wasn't it? Maybe if you talked about your doubts, they wouldn't explode when you talked to your son.
I do not doubt. She knows what I left behind. She would never have asked that of me.
Why would she need to ask? She saw your fate. 3 of Odin's kin dead because of the path she put you on. You don't think she knew exactly what it meant, sending you to Jotunheim?
This is mere conjecture, and probably quite enough of it, Highness. We're all making an effort to cooperate here, after all.
You're right. It's not for me to say.
She's kind of Atreus in that sense, where what she said isn't wrong. It's just how she went about saying it. Or maybe not even just the how, but also when. We are in some weird limestone, stalactite, drippy, very sulfur-rich dwarven supply route tunnels under and around Svartalfheim. So maybe not the best time to bring all this up, eh? Just, you know, just a thought. Also, wait, was there more back over here? The map's not gonna do crap for me right now. Yeah. Not crap at all. But this was the way back to go to that room with the water, but what was... Just those dead ends? Oh, this shortcuts us back here.
Let's get that wheel turning. Brother, don't give up. I'm certain we can get that gate open.
I just got here, Mimir. It's just... What the hell was that noise?
Let me know if I can help with that.
Is the water... Oh, we have to freeze it here.
Just out of place.
Oh. Here?
Why don't we try a sigil arrow
That's
on
a
the
start.
upper...
Ah, that makes sense. Is that pink ice?
We need to each hit the same...
Teamwork.
That was weird pink-purple ice there. A little strange. Yeah. So here's the realm tear down here. Hello.
Oh, bugger. There's 2 of them. And they're angry.
Oh, great. Of course.
On your left!
came around the corner. Cop's getting awfully close. Yep.
On your right!
Can they get up here? They can. Whoa. That was weird. I'm behind the wall. That was lame. That attack sucks, dude.
Well,
what?
who's ready for some fresh air after that? Everyone? Thought so.
It is close. I can feel it.
Yeah, that fireball softball pitch going through terrain there, that sucked. That caught me off guard. There's a realm tear down here. I'm sure it'll be totally fine. It can't be dark elves. Excuse me, also famous last words. Also, you're welcome. There's a lot of fire and oil to kite it around in here. A big 1v1, I guess. That's rope, not its tongue. All right, what's gonna kick my ass this time? Nothing. It was debate. Fair enough then. I thought it was an arena because of all the fire crates. It used the hazards to help you, but apparently not. All right. But what she is also saying, it can be used to further manipulate the future, kind of like what Athena did and said. True. You're also... Oh, wait. Those are called nachos, Nico? Or are you just having nachos? You're having chips with melted cheese. Now, unless they're like... Are they tortilla chips with like... Get some like... Con queso sauce? Get some like, you know, white cheese sauce or yellow cheese... Nacho cheese sauce or something? Also, what a weird determination for naming a food, because nacho is both a cheese type, also a food complete meal type, and also a way to prepare cheese. English, by the way. Yeah, so tortilla chips? Yeah. That makes sense. I do like me some nachos and queso.
I wasn't trying to provoke you or cast doubt on your marriage. It just seems to me your thoughts haven't caught up to your instincts yet. And I know something about that.
That was a weak healing crystal. What the hell is the point of that? I was like 2% of my health. So not tortilla chips, but Mexican chips. Please tell me what the difference between tortilla chips and Mexican chips is. I'm inquiring minds. And all that. Freya, you're standing on the hack silver? That squeaky noise sounded like one of those lizard things. Also, I totally couldn't get to the other area that I saw. So there's definitely more down here to explore that I can't either don't have the pathway to yet or something.
When we get out of here, I'll give you some space. Let you think carefully about whether you're ready for what it means to make this weapon and to use it.
Oh yeah, it's right next to me. Or something? You hear it, right? I'm not crazy? I'm not crazy, you're crazy. You can't go down here. Oh! Where are we gonna come out?
Meanwhile, I'll see what else I can learn while we're here. Maybe I'll send a few Einherjar back to Valhalla for good measure.
Well, you have fun now.
Hey, you made it. About time. I got everything all set here. Now we just gotta push on up to the ford.
Funky.
Oh. She does just straight up head out. Okay.
Long as you know that ain't the way to the forge.
Yes, I do. But there is one of those items over here. Oh, maybe we need whatever this is. Oh, oh, we're underneath the... Really? Sorry, I mean, really? We're underneath the tram system?
You sure did go to pains coming here, busting old Tyr loose. What
Correct.
a prize he turned out to be, huh? Lucid enough when it's time to steal my kitchen, though.
Hey, he's been making that mushroom stew for weeks. Don't you like mushroom stew that just bubbles away for weeks? Pretty sure it's just like a paste at this point. Mushroom stew paste. Oh.
Waiting on you, Clatterfart. Whenever you want to die, I'm right here. Better take out that nest or it'll be Eyeball City out here.
He's just throwing embers. Nightmare nests? Bleh. But also, I do not go, blah, blah, blah. So chips, the difference is what you made of corn or potato. Well, potato or corn or flour.
These mutts. No wonder they shut the door.
Are they angry mutts?
You! Yeah, hit me already!
I keep missing.
On your right!
Why won't it do the attack?
Come here!
There we go. The Gulan will zigzag before coming in for a bite. Dodge out of the way. Indeed. Oh, this was closed earlier. Ah, yes. I came out here before for the tier stuff. Is that a huge realm tear? Oh. So that's going to be one of the worm tears? That's a worm tear, right? Yeah. The Yggdrasil rift specifically. I guess the other one was also that. Was also a Yggdrasil rift, but that one, now that we have to go around and get all the lindworms, that seems very lindworm-ish. Also, I hear a raven. Maybe I don't, maybe I did. Yeah, that looks like a world tree boss fight, mini boss. A dragon.
Hang on. Almost got it.
Oh.
There. Well, come on in, stranger.
Never do get used to that trick.
Locals up ahead. Act civilized and hopefully nobody springs an alarm. No, quit your nattering, you snake-sucking mommy milksops with your protective gear. Ain't you never seen a legend in the flesh before?
Oh man, you have dialogue? Is the tall one his bodyguard or something? Yes, I understand you. What are you? You're speaking English.
No good.
What happened? Oh,
You see what's wrong here, don't you?
I guess
Those
so.
creepy flying eyeballs made a nest up on the cables. We gotta figure a way up there and clear them all.
Okay. Can do. No, they're called nightmare haunts instead of nests. Fair enough. One over here as well.
Like it loud.
It actually has like wasp-ish textured interior. Gross. Where are we going? Okay, pictures and food lewds for clarification.
Okay.
Oh,
looks
of your-
like
of your
that
chips?
wheel up there opens the gate.
Okay.
We can reach it or anything.
Yeah, because you can do potato chips, corn chips, flour. Because tortilla chips
No grappling up that way.
are basically made of...
Why don't you look around, see if there's a way to lift this lift?
You make a tortilla, like a round tortilla, and then you just cut it into triangles, and then you fry them. So flour tortilla. But I guess you can make it with... You can do corn tortillas and stuff, too. Why don't you look around to find a way to lift this lift? Sure. Need to find the other geyser to put pressure on this one, but that looks like not enough anyway. I missed. Never mind. Gonna be a different angle. My axe won't hit the water. You can freeze this and go around. What is this wheel tied to? Like, what is this wheel actually doing? I know puzzles have... they're not always connected, but... Is that wheel gonna pull that chain that exists somewhere in dwarven space to pull the lift up? Apparently, yes.
Now we're talking.
I don't know.
Hang on, coming around.
I don't know where it's connected
Brother,
anywhere.
did you notice the dwarves of the camp were twice as alarmed to see Brock than they were to see you?
They did seem surprised.
All right. Now I can turn this crank and cap that geyser. You just give me the signal when you're ready.
Well, Brock is a zombie. So I don't know what you're...
Now.
On it.
It does seem very dwarven
Turn it.
Copy that.
to utilize this kind of stuff, though. All right, one more time.
Turn it again.
Aye, aye. He is dead.
What an absolute dork.
We gotta have them both stop at once, see?
Yes, but I could also just jump up here. I know it's a puzzle for puzzle's sake, but I could literally just jump that.
Ah, promising.
Is there anything else up here to interact with or do? No? Why would I need this vantage point? I don't know. We obviously need to push the geysers into that so that that goes up higher.
Hey, I got the crank covered. You do the other stuff.
Oh my gosh, there's so much fun dialogue in this game that doesn't need to exist, but it does. So, if you...
Once more.
Aye, aye.
Will that impact this one at all? No. Oh. That's why this is here. So I could throw my axe back down there.
There you go. Right on the money.
But does that actually... Oh, if we have them both closed, this one should get all the pressure.
Gates open. Come on through and get those cables.
Such a weird puzzle. Geyser-based pressure differential puzzles. The Atlas Eruption. Heavy Runic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the stab the ground making explosion-y sparks. Increases the amount of eruptions by mashing and greatly increases the amount of eruptions by 10,500 XP. It is almost 5 damage and it's full 5 burn. Holy crap. I mean, it's almost 15,000 XP to upgrade all the way. My God. That is quite the XP cost.
Well, I think they seen us. Suck on this, Pud Chafer!
Incoming! Above you!
He missed. Oh, he's zipping embers from his hammer.
Take that nest out so the thing can move. Finally! Now we can ride on up to the forge. Come on! The lady's waiting. Hey, got another riddle for you. What gets bigger the more you take away from it?
Well, let's see. Something abstract, I expect. Appetite? No, that doesn't work.
Stump the stump.
Oh, isn't that clever? Bampot.
What's the riddle? Is it appetite or is it not? What gets bigger the more you take away from it? No, not feels bad, man. I don't think that's the answer either, Nico. You gotta try harder than that. Appetite does sound pretty good, though. But it's not the right type of abstraction. What gets bigger, the more you take away from it. I've never been one for riddles and those kind of things, so. But would you guys like a would you rather for like the 3 of you that are even here? Rock, what do you mean mugging me so hard right now? Would you guys rather would you rather eat a cake while sitting on a dick or eat a dick while sitting on a cake?
Ooh, that's brisk. Think I'll grab some for the lady?
Grab some what? The wind?
No, you idiot. The sound of the wind. Oh, watch and learn. See? Dwarven magic's all about the intangibles. The relationship between the stuff what you can touch and what you can't. It's about understanding.
Understanding what?
The nature of a thing's more important than the form of a thing.
Did he just suck up the wind noise? Okay, sure. That might as well happen. There's still a nowhere near chest around and a raven and then something undiscovered. But there is a portal over there, so there's more stuff on that side. There's 2 portals up here. Holy crap.
Hang on. I smell trouble. Surprise!
These need fire? Oh, that was weird.
You want some of this? Then come get a taste. What you like? Watch your right.
Oh, this is a weird, tiny place to fight.
So this lady then?
The Lady of the Forge. Ain't a more magical creature in this whole realm. Why, I've been waiting for my chance to meet her since I was knee-high to a note. But Sindri had never had it. Said I was too uncouth. But today's finally the day. Woo! I got goosebumps on my bunions.
Why, bro, I've never seen you so reverent. Are you nervous?
What? Shut up. No, fuck you.
What the hell? Wasn't this picturesque as fuck? You didn't answer the question, Nico. It's a would you rather. It's a hot spring.
Go on, Pasty. Turn the crank. Let's do this.
This is a diving bell. We're gonna dive into the hot sulfuric hot spring water of some description. Are you gonna teleport behind me like a dwarf?
It does not work.
Oh.
Huh? What is it this time? Out of the way. Let me look. Oh, fuck knuckles. Do I gotta fix everything in this dang city my own self? I'm gonna need a couple of things. Follow me. Yeesh, this place ain't in some disrepair. It's disrespectful, I tell you. I need that axe of ours to go kiss that material out yonder. The spiky silvery stuff. You'll figure it out.
What? This stuff.
This lady, what does she do?
Well, we'll both see soon enough, won't we? I know this, though. If we're real lucky, she'll give us her blessing. Doesn't give them to every piece, but the ones she does, there's something to behold.
The axe?
Well, that particular process was a whole nother cluster hump.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sometime I'll spin you that tale.
Yeah, but it's blue, red, and gray. Gray is just physical, just normal attacks. Gotcha. Or punches. Hey, it's a bunch of bobs. Big centipede things. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. There's so many random bugs. What are you making?
He's the only one who ever got my highbrow sense of humor. Damn fine woman she was. Apart from her taste in men, of course.
Toxic?
Now I need a chunk of that bronze material over by all that busted up wood. Back in those days, I'd get so caught up in trying to be the best that I'd work till I plumb dropped. Time goes by and there's less to prove. You learn to use your own pace. Save your extra effort for when it's personal. Like for when you finally get to show the lady who you are.
He's still talking. There's nothing there anymore? Or is that little metal square?
Wow, Cody, you sure did give up on that riddle in a hurry.
I give up nothing. Gets bigger the more you take away, is it?
That's right.
Sorted. It's desire.
Nope.
What do you mean, nope? Desire only grows when you take away the thing you desire. All right, it's not perfect, but let's hear your answer.
Oh, you won't get it out of me that easy. All right, let's get back to business. One more crank to turn and it's on to the forge.
I see no forge.
You don't see the form of a forge, but we're going to the nature of one.
I was almost following him for a moment there.
What?
We're good. Crank it.
How much of a dick would I be if I ended here for the day? Maybe not, because a lot of you have already seen the whole game. But we're at like 3-ish hours. There, we could just pick up right here first thing tomorrow. That's if I don't wake up with a fever or whatever, or a worse one. Hopefully last night into today is the worst of it. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll start right here. Hopefully bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, 39 hours in. With Brock here tomorrow. Yeah. I think we'll do that. Mostly because I don't want to press my luck. If I want to do an extra stream tomorrow, I don't want to keep going for too long and then stress out my throat voice even more than it is. I know the ending, so I don't care. Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, we were doing skateboard science today because we read them out of order. We did snowboarding yesterday, but apparently it's paired with this skateboarding entry. So let's read about. Let's see the Pikachu camera. Pikachu camera is currently frozen. One moment. Yep, because he's reading a magazine. He's just passed out reading a magazine. Good job. All right. Very good. So skateboard science. This is a combination from yesterday where we did snowboarding science. In the 1960s, board surfers started attaching roller skate wheels to wooden boards so they could sidewalk surf where they had no waves. Several ideas changed skateboarding from a way to get around on pavement into a way to defy gravity and fly through the air. One early improvement of the skateboard was the kicktail. Is that the two like incline little bits on both sides? So the board's upturned back end. Don't they both sides have kicktails or only one side? One side? I never, again, though I said yesterday, I was an inline skater boy back in high school. I didn't do skateboarding. I strapped boots with 4 wheels each onto both of my feet, and that's what I did. I had a pair of K2s, man. All right, so the board's upturned back end, the kicktail. They added a way to brake, a higher level of control for the board, and allowed the skateboarder to lean back more as they rolled along. In the 1970s, shorter boards made of lighter materials and urethane wheels provided a smoother and quieter ride. And then soon kids who'd never seen the ocean were zipping down hills and maneuvering around obstacles on skateboards. Wrong button. And then in 1977, so again, we're 17 years past the original invention of the skateboard, a skateboarder named Willie Winkler was riding down a standard quarter pipe, which is an elevated ramp that led downhill to help a rider pick up speed. Winkle, that's his last name, W-I-N-K-E-L, Winkle thought that 2 quarter pipes might be better than 1. So he put together a U-shaped ramp, or a, quote, half pipe. He was then using all the rules of acceleration and velocity to overcome gravity. His total mass, or weight, was pulled by gravity down the half pipe, thus creating speed and giving him the momentum to take him vertically up the other side and even soar out over the lip to, quote, catch some big air, which is surfer speak. And then in the late 1970s, Alan, is it Gelfand, worked on a move he'd learned from a friend. Is it Jeff Doer? Maybe? So as Gelfand sped up the vertical incline of a half pipe, he made a crouching jump while shoving down the tail of his board with his back foot, deliberately torquing the back of the board down and causing the front of the board to fly up as the back bounced off the ground. First called Do Air after its originator, Doer. It's just D-U-E-R-R. So like Doer. It became popularized by Gelfand and later known as its nickname today, the Ollie. Yep. Remember that was a whole lot to describe an Ollie. Again, I played a bunch of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 back in the day. You weren't a gamer if you didn't. That's where you learned all these terms. I never did it myself. So remember the seesaw? You take advantage of the effects of rotational motion. By itself, the board would simply have flipped over backwards towards its axis, but eventually, while the board was in the air, Gelfand learned to slide his front foot forward, which put torque on the front of the board, and then leveled it out before gravity pulled the rider and board back to Earth. Spectators were amazed. Spectators, not spectators. People were amazed. It looked as if Alan's skateboard was strapped to his feet, but it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, if you're a crazy skateboarder or aggressive inline skater, there are some wild things you can do, both requiring tons of practice, dexterity, timing, strength. Although, riding around on a skateboard, if you mess something up, the skateboard can fuck off and you can like fall, catch yourself, whatever, etc. If you mess up something when you're using like aggressive inline, when you got roller skates on your feet, you go with them, right? If you mess up the jump to go into a grind or land or whatever, you're not jumping off the skateboard and then catching yourself. You're going with your feet. So just different ways to do it. Yeah, herder. Yep. But no bosses today in Ragnarok. Lots of story, some encounters and lore, but no bosses today. We had 5 or 6 yesterday though, so it kind of evens out. If tomorrow I'm feeling good for it, then we'll do another stream tomorrow. Just again, trying to balance out the fact that there were 4 pre-recorded shorter streams with an extra one this Saturday. So thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, joining if you choose to become a member of the channel. And then of course, y'all have a great night. Have a great morning, whatever comes first, and I will see you back here potentially tomorrow. If you don't see me, then it's Monday, as it would normally be.